Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of HAMETSU, the Demon and the Wolf. This is the campaign, the narrative campaign from the HAMETSU rulebook, which Ben and the League of, Geriatric Gamers?
I think that's what we're calling it.
The London Geriatric Gamers, the League of Extraordinary Geriatrics.
That was what you're using, yeah. We'll go with that.
Who are you? Are you Alan Quartermain in this one? No, you're not. You're Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Yeah, I'll take that.
You're Jekyll and Hyde.
I got some rage issues. So.
That's right, you're Jekyll and Hyde. Jeff, Dave, and Ben and I are going to be playing through this campaign with our characters. Sadly, Dave died, so we've got Ronan 2 Electric Boogaloo joining us.
He's starting over again.
Yeah, you got your legs broke, and then Jeff and I managed to level up our characters to level 2. So we'll show you the table, we'll show you the forces, and we'll get this underway. Here's the league. Ben pretending to be shorter than he is. And this is Dave, Jeff, and Ben, left to right. These guys will all be playing. We have our Ronin, our wizard, I can't pronounce it. Onmyoji. Sure, yeah, what he said. And then Ben playing as the marksman. I'm gonna call him
Sniper.
The gun fu man. And then I'm playing as the shinobi. So we have our bespoke mission. This is story number 1, The Wolf, which takes place on the open plains near a forest. Your group of hunters was hired to track down a large dog-like creature that's been stealing livestock from a settlement outside the city of Koki. Reports from the citizens say the creature stands roughly 10 feet tall, has piercing yellow eyes, and bright red runes on its face. It's been seen in the tree lines north of the city, so that's where you begin your hunt. So half the board is plains, half the board is forest over here. There are 2 hiding spots in the center of this forest and the center of that plain. There's an abandoned farmhouse and a single investigation marker behind it. 5 more investigation markers will be scattered from the middle of the table, 2d6 inches. And there's a campfire with 2 big oni and 5 little onis hanging out next to it for the stealth phase. So first we scatter, and then finally there's a farmhouse with a loot token on the inside. Now, the oni have a small camp. We have to either try and assassinate them or show up around them before the wolf arrives. And the wolf will arrive automatically after we investigate the last token if we don't summon it earlier. So we scatter our tokens, and they go 2d6 from the center of the table. So the first one is going to go 12 inches from the middle, going this way, so like roughly here. The second one is going to go 2 inches from the middle, roughly there. The third one is going to go 12 inches over this way. Ooh, it's the den maybe. The fourth one is going to land 4 inches over here next to the stand of trees. And the final one will arrive 9 inches over this way. So a good spread for tokens. You can deploy within 4 inches of either corner, so I'll let you guys set up where you want. I'm gonna go next to this corner over here. Wizard Ronan, where do you wanna go, Ronan? You're closer to the enemy over there.
This is true. I'm gonna stay back with the shinobi.
Stay back with the shinobi, okay. If it's reduced to 10 or fewer body points, it disappears into the trees and the game ends. So we're still at level 4 to 11 because we're level 2, so there's 4 levels between the shinobi and the wizard, and then 2 more between the Ronin and the marksman. It moves 8, 60 body points, 5s across the board except for range 3 because it doesn't really shoot, and resilience 4. 2 actions. If it's not in effective range of the wolf, it'll use its first action to move so it is. If it's in range, it does 2 actions of melee at damage 3. No special table. Damage the wolf, it moves an inch towards us. So we are in the stealth phase right now as we try and move around. So I'm going to start with the shinobi. He's going to move 4, or 6, sorry, over to here. He's going to investigate this token. The clue table, let's see what we find. A 2, droppings, no effect. It's gone. What are you doing?
Oh,
There's loot in this building too, I should mention.
I'm going to go in there and get that loot.
Climb through the window, walking 6.
I don't care about property.
Just smashing windows. I mean, the walls are paper and wood.
Paper and wattle.
Yeah. So you get to roll. It's only it's D6 because it's D6 because it's a regular one.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a real token.
didn't you say? Okay, number 2.
It's D3 for the bodies.
2 might as well have been 3d6 plus 10.
3d6 plus 10 gold crowns. Marksman, gonna activate these onis immediately. So the stealth phase is gonna last very little time here.
No, I'm just getting set up. There, I am ready to ruin the whole game for us.
And it's just the Ronin.
Yeah.
You also bamf into the forest if you want to through that portal. Try, yeah. Mine 3, go for it. See if you disappear. You sure do. So he gets to appear over here next turn. No one's in line of sight, so everybody's going to be moving randomly right now in the enemy's phase. We'll start with this little guy. He's going to move 6 inches this way. The next one, we start with the furthest ones away actually. Move 6 inches this way. The next one, move 6 inches up to here. The last one, move 6 inches this way. And then these guys just change facing. So the one turns this way, And the next one moves and turns around this way. So with no one in line of fire, we get another hero phase. Wizard gonna move.
From any side of the building?
There's a door right there. Windows and doors, I assumed were where we could go in and out.
Okay, there's a window here.
Yeah.
Then.
Yep.
So I will exit out this window.
This way, towards this one?
Going towards
All right, gotcha. So 6, and then 6 again if you want. We'll go 3 and 6, and that'll end me within an inch. So I can investigate this one as well. What do I find? A 2. 3, a venomous residue. I lose 2 body points. I got stabbed.
Trap.
Leave a trap.
And trap.
Ooh. So now what do these things do?
If they step on it, they get hurt, and it ends their movement.
Nice. Would you like to appear and be the accuser?
Up here.
It's appearing over here, and you can still move with both your actions. So you could move into the rear arc of that guy and stab him. There are some people facing you, or you could just go investigate a clue for a turn.
Yeah, let's grab a clue.
Okay. That's Venture Brothers thing. You get a clue. 6 plus 2. A 6. Lootables table. You found a cool trinket. So it's a full lootable table. D6. Find something neat.
Roll a 6.
Nope. 6 plus 10. And we're at plus 3 on the chart now.
8.
Turn. Can anyone see us? These guys are all facing the wrong way, or we're behind woods. So I don't think anybody sees us right now. So furthest away is that guy. He comes back this way, 6 towards that tree. Next to him, oops, he's gonna go towards the table edge. The last one, that's far away, goes this way 6 inches. And then it's just this little guy up on top. Where does he go? He goes back 6 behind, he's like, here's something behind the stand of trees. And then that's the last one. He just keeps moving through the trees. The first fire Oni turns around to see where they're going. And the last one stays facing where it was. All right, so now we're on to our 3rd turn.
Is it time to light it up, or what?
It's time to light it up, yeah. I'm gonna go,
I can get this clue.
I'm gonna go Shinobi move, and then Shinobi try and hide with the move tests, because then I can bamf 8 inches at the start of my turn. Successes, and I disappear. I did. Basket. I'm gonna Metal Gear Solid it and turn it into a basket. Metal Gear Solid style, just disappear in the middle of the open.
Perfectly normal.
I'll break it
Perfectly
now.
normal one, yep.
So I'll do my mind test to see if I can focus on him. I did. So I add 1 more dice.
All right.
I'm gonna light up this guy over here, because that should be within
Ah, yes, that's true. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He cancels 1, so 4. 20 damage.
I'm
He
in
only
his
has
back
10.
arc too. So
Yep, he
splat.
lays down. That will alert someone if they end their move in line of fire. Firearm.
Yeah, immediately move to the clash phase.
Right, you're in the clash phase now. All right, so it's over to you, Ronan. You want to start stabbing?
Let's stab.
So if you go this way, you get him in the rear.
Sounds.
With 7 dice. He blocks nothing and takes like 100 damage.
Yeah,
So you can move again to get in the rear arc of that other Oni
let's do it.
and just do your ping pong. Do the Ghost of Tsushima standoff thing where you just keep banging through dudes. Two resilience on him.
Talking. Okay, I know where.
And you get 7 dice. So you're one less dice there. I think you get 1 too many. He blocks 1 and you do 2, so just 1 damage.
5 damage.
5 damage. So he's half, or actually, sorry, he's got 10 left. So 10 left. From the wizards, and then you could also shoot somebody with a lightning bolt later if you want to. Oh, never mind. So you can just move, I guess.
5.
5
8.
with plus 3 is 8. That's a scattered viscera. Make a mind 2 test. If passed, this clue token gains plus 2 to subsequent clue token things.
Mine 2.
Mine 2, yeah. Just get 2 4s. Good. Barely. All right, so we're now at plus 6 to the roll. Move towards them if you want.
Finish my move. Okay. In that direction.
Who's good to go? They're active.
He's
so
gonna walk into my trap.
and take how much damage?
You actually roll his 2 resilience. It's a 3 success damage to attack.
All right, so it's 2 resilience, blocks 1, so you can take 4.
Yep.
He'll have 6 left.
And it stops his movement.
Yeah, so there's a 6 for his remaining moves.
Yeah.
Next furthest away is dead, so then this guy comes towards the Ronin, but doesn't quite make it, I don't think.
And he should be about there.
And then the next one will come to fight you.
Yeah, they're all
And he'll
gonna.
make his 4 melee attacks. Dave? He gets 3 successes, Dave. Block 2, so you take 2. And the last one gets 2 successes. And you block. It's new turn. All right.
I'll just walk out and grease this guy.
Sounds good.
So.
Hello.
Actually, that's a good angle there. So,
Sure, you can go around behind him too if you wanted to.
it's probably not necessary. All I got to do is hit.
That's fair.
Naturally, he's going to kill me next turn. So,
Gives you 6 damage.
I should be able to do it.
It blocks 2. You do 4. So two hits. 8. Down he goes. Shinobi appear. So this thing goes dun 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 over to here, and then poof, turns back into this guy. So sure, again, the back of that dude. I'm excited about this because now I get to see how good I am at killing things when my damage is 1,000. 4s in the rear. Oh my god, I got 1. I'm spending my destiny thing to reroll it.
Balanced character.
So I block 1, and then I do 2. That means my damage is 3, rear for 4. 5 because I'm a shinobi. So that's 10 damage.
Actually, did 3.
We done? Back to somebody else.
Dave.
Dave, you want to start stabbing?
Let's stab.
That's what Dave's do.
Hurt guy.
Hurt guy's got 10 left.
Yeah,
I'll take the hurt guy.
they're all 2.
Yeah. First attack.
Pretty sure that's a splat.
That's a 15, yeah.
15. He only had 10 left. And then second hurt guy, or not hurt guy, just do exactly what you just did again.
Love to see that.
No.
2 to 1.
1, 5 damage. So he's got 10 left. Just trade the dice. What you got?
Didn't I go first?
Oh, you did. That's right. New turn.
Lightning Ball Dave.
Yeah. This little guy comes and fights you.
Yeah.
Stab. Dave, you take nothing. The next one, nothing. Again, with all of our great successes, I throw things into his rear. And block 2, do 5. So he lives, but I do it again. Block 2 and do nothing.
You are
Roll a D3. D3 in
just
the
add
loot
that to
chart.
the pile.
2 plus 10 goes into our community pot.
And I'll move the other 5.
3d6. It's another 28 wizard.
No, there's not that many alive.
There's 2 left.
Dave will survive it. Nuke the whole thing.
Are they more than 13 away?
They are definitely
close.
inside of 12. Yeah. So you can get that one for sure.
I'm gonna just cast chain lightning at the whole group.
Do it.
Let's see.
5.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put 2 on the little guy and 3 on the big guy.
The little guy blocks 1 and takes
4.
4. So he's got
Wait, I'm
6
behind-
left.
Am I behind him or beside him?
No.
You're behind him. You're behind him.
3.
3. He's also resilience 2. He blocks 2.
Takes 8 because he's facing me.
Okay. 4 because he blocked 2. Yeah.
Maybe
So
he's
he
alive
should
with
have.
one.
He should have a.
I think they're 15. So.
They're 15. He had 10 left. He took 4, so he should have 6 left.
I'll do it again.
They fight again against Dave, who just stands there getting bullied by dudes.
I gotta shoot him again.
Oh, you have 2 actions. That's right. You can do it again.
I can move. Yarr. That's better. Look at that.
5, exact same thing.
But it's all 6s. So
It is all 6. It looks cooler.
2 on the little guy and
So the little guy blocks nothing and dies. The big guy blocks nothing and dies. All right, garbage time. We go clean up.
Sith
I'm
Lord.
gonna move over here and loot this guy's corpse.
Same here.
I get a 2, so it's 3d6 time or plus 10. So add another 22 to our
Move
pile.
over and do the same thing.
Okay, D3. Better now.
5d6 plus 5.
5d6 plus 5. I'm rolling it. It is 16, 21. It's loot twice.
Let's do it.
So 2d3. 1, 1. So just 66. 66. You got 10, 23. Turn. He just loots again. So roll 2d3 again. Dave. And you get a 1, so 3d6, and then another one's 3d6 plus 10, so 66 plus 10. That's 5, 10, 22, 24, 26, so 36. Drop a,
Well, I move around. I stand there, drop.
Yeah,
Because he took 2 turns.
I walk over to here. Actually, I'll walk to this one, and then that way Jeff can walk to the other one. Let's see what we got. We're at plus 6 to this. 7.
Free move.
All right, I'll move up to here. It's all you, Jeff. You're unleashing the beast no matter what happens here.
All right, let's see what I get.
Plus 7.
Yep.
9. It shows up. The boss arrives. 6. It just appeared. Place the boss in a random position on the table. I have no idea what that means.
Scatter in
So I'm
the
going to scatter it from the middle.
2d6. There's
I was-
like 9 versions of it. But
I was
that's
going to
the
do
one we
3d6 from the middle. Yeah, 3d6 from the middle puts it at 18 away somewhere. So it's going to show up.
Behind my goddamn traps.
Yes, behind your traps. Literally. It's behind you is where it's showing up. So 12 17 from the middle. So like just literally here. Ah!
Has he got reach?
Everything has reach. And then that was the end of our activation. So it immediately goes and tries to fight you. So it moves into base to base, and it makes a 5d6 attack. Damage 3, it's not that bad.
I want to cry about it. Let me.
All right, fair enough. It attacks you for 2. 3 resilience. Come on, you can do it. You block it. Move and fight was all you have to do. All right, Ronan, go kill this guy. Steps
You
in,
want me to soften him up?
steps in, makes some stabs.
Oh, you're
So you've got 7. It's only resilient. It's only defense 4. Defense 4. Oh man, it blocks 2, and you rolled 6. So 4.
4 times and from the back, so
Yep.
24.
24 damage. All right, it's got 36 left. If it gets down to 26, if it takes 26 more, it's gonna be dead in the rear. So that's gonna be 5 damage each. How about I get it once? So 5.
Okay.
So far it's at 29. And then again, it blocks 2 of my 4, so it takes 10 more. So it's at 39. If it takes 11 more damage, it's gonna run away. But Jeff, you can finish him off. Hadouken. Chain lightning for 4, and its resilience 4. So it blocks 1.
So 4, 12.
12. It takes off. It immediately leaves.
Finish it.
Ah! You can't. It runs away.
No, it's the magic story part. It gets away.
It gets away. So if the hunter's able to force the wolf to retreat, they gain a level. So everybody gains a level.
Hooray.
They also may roll D3 on the lootables table for the rewards from the settlement. If they are unable, they can do the story again. So we roll D3 to see what we get on the loot table. So 3, so it's going to be 5d6 plus
5.
5 again. We get another 10, 26, 50 additional coins after the battle for having survived. So there you go, at the end of the mission, managing to drive the wolf away, and each of us getting a level. So I have a truly horrifying leveled up Shuriken and Tonto now.
If only you had 2 more range.
The Ronin has also leveled it up, and
That was
we've learned a bevy of new skills. So
Yeah.
I can now do a shuriken charge, which means that if someone's inside my move range, I can throw shurikens in that and then move into combat. So I can combine shooting and movement. What did you gain in this one?
I get a +1 damage now when I don't move before I shoot.
That's right. So you basically, your first action's a shoot. You're getting a +1
I'm more
damage
of a sniper
automatically.
now.
Yeah,
So-
which is really cool. And the wizard, I think, learned another new spell.
Yeah, I think so. I didn't.
And I think the next level we start to get stat increases. Like I had the option of a movement increase.
Yeah, it's usually 3 or 4. So you will, we won't. Me
Yeah.
and Dave started over.
Yeah, that's fair. That's right. You have brand new.
I didn't even start over. I just lost a
You just have
movement
broken legs.
and started over.
He's got broken
I
legs.
didn't die, but I didn't get really any reason to move on. I just got gimpy.
And the next one, this is neat because this one's an actual like tower defense game we're playing. So the next story mission, we are trying to defend the walls of a city while a bunch of Oni try and break in. And there's not actually like a boss in this one, and there's no investigation markers. It's just we're fighting an Oni captain.
Right,
So-
and that was the steamroll I was talking about. I don't know. You guys can just forget about that first one. I don't know what happened there. But,
So we'll see what happens because
Yeah.
we leveled our weapons now, so we're significantly more dangerous. We'll see that one next week. Then a mash.